guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been so long since I filmed a proper makeup tutorial for you guys, and I have been missing it so much, and I told myself it's time for you to just sit down and get down to it. So I finally did do a makeup tutorial, and I was really inspired by the gorgeous look that was done on Anna Kendrick during her Oscars appearance, and I thought I would do that for you guys today. I hope that you enjoy it. If you have any questions or comments at all, just leave them in the comment box below. Actually, that's it. No, let's get on with the makeup tutorial. Alright, so let's get right into it. The first thing I'm going to do with my completely bare skin is to lay down a bit of a base. The first thing I'm going to use is this Bobbi Brown Illuminating Moisture Balm. So this is a really illuminating balm with moisturizing qualities, and it's just so beautiful on the skin. It gives your skin such a gorgeous glow. So I'm going to use that just all over the skin, and then once I'm done with the rest of my base, I'm actually going to go and reapply on the high points of my skin. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is apply some foundation. This is the Prime Primer Foundation by Vanilla Co. This is a Korean brand, and it's actually pretty famous for its base products. This one it's got a bit of a matte finish but still quite glowy, and it's got really good coverage, which is something that I personally enjoy. Alright, so the base is looking a little bit crazy right now, but let's just ignore that temporarily. I'm going to go in with my Tony Moly Easy Touch Waterproof Eyebrow. Now this is a waterproof, obviously, eyebrow product, again, obviously. And it's a really kind of gel-like pencil. I really like it for my brows. It gives me a kind of soft finish. The only thing that concerns me about it, I guess, is that it is a little bit light. So if I'm doing a really dark smoky eye, I will go in with another product just to darken it up, especially on the outer corners. Okay, so next is eyeshadow base. I'm going in with my absolute favorite MAC paint pot. This is in the color Painterly, and I'm just going to use my finger to apply that all over the lid. So the first thing I'm going to do for my eyes is set down a base with The Balm Meet Matte palette, and this is the color Matte Malloy? Oh, whatever. And now I'm going to apply a nice taupey colored eyeshadow to my entire lid, and this one is a pigment from Inglot. The color is number 80. I'm just going to take that all over the lid. I'm leaving the lower lid alone for now, and I'm just going to buff out that taupey color on the upper lid. Now you can see kind of a darker outline on the outer parts of our eyes in the pictures that I see online and stuff. Now the thing about that is it could totally be from just the shadows that the socket of the eye causes. The only thing about that is that I personally don't have any socket shadows whatsoever because my eyes are quite shallow, I guess I would call them. So I'm gonna fake myself a crease, and to do that I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Bon Voyage palette, and I'm gonna go in with this color over here with this lovely brush from the brand Brushes. It's just a fluffy pencil brush, and I'm gonna tap that brush onto the eyeshadow just like that and just fake a bit of a crease on the outer parts of the eyes. So I'm gonna start at the outer corners of the eye, and then I'm gonna just double back in on myself. Now if you have hooded eyes, it's really helpful to just look straight into the mirror and mark out that area right above where your eyelid is open, and that should create a really nice crease for you. Now I'm just gonna grab a fluffy blending brush and buff the darker color out. Alright, so now that we've got a rough shape and crease kind of mapped out, what I'm going to do is grab an even fluffier blending brush, and I'm going to go in and just buff out all those edges just to make sure that I get a nice soft hazy kind of color instead of anything that's too harsh. Okay, and once that's done, I'm going to go in with an even darker eyeshadow. This one is a pure matte black eyeshadow from Laura Mercier. And what I'm going to do with this is just mark out even more of a crease, keeping that color really contained in the area that you want to kind of create a crease in. Okay, so I've got the outer corners and the kind of crease done. Now I'm gonna go in with the same brush that I used earlier. This one is a Sigma lid shader brush. Obviously I'm gonna clean it off a little bit first, and then I'm gonna go into my Tarte palette, and using this color over here in the palette, I'm gonna be applying that onto the inner corners. Well, the inner parts of the lid anyway. I'm doing this just because I want to brighten up that inner lid area a little bit. And this is a really beautiful color for that. Alright, so now finally moving on to the bottom lid. The product that I'm going to use for the bottom lid is the same Inglot eyeshadow that I used earlier. I'm just going to pick it up with the same pencil brush and apply that to the lower lash line. I'm going to take it quite far down as well, all the way across. And once I am done with that, I'm going to go back in with that dark eyeshadow from the Tarte palette that I used earlier. I'm going to pick that up with the same pencil brush and apply that to the outer corners of the eye. Now this one is just going to go about halfway across. And then finally, just to tie everything up, I'm going to go back in with that Laura Mercier black eyeshadow that I used earlier. And again, with that same brush, I'm going to brush it only on the very outermost corners of the eyes, joining that up with the outer corner on the upper lids. Oh, I'm getting teary. Okay, so Anna had this beautiful kind of iridescence to the inner corners of her eyes, and as soon as I saw that, I knew exactly the product that I wanted to use. It may be a little bit sparklier than the one that Anna was using, but I love it so much, I'm going to use it anyway. This is the latest spring collection from Urban Decay. It is an eyeshadow in the color Cosmic, and it is just the most gorgeous glittery color ever. I'm going to pick it up with a Zoeva brush. I'm not sure what type this is. It may be a detailer brush. And I'm going to apply this eyeshadow to the inner corners of the eyes. I'm going to bring it onto the lids a little bit as well, both on the upper and lower lash line. So the eyeliner is pretty simple, nothing too much, just a tiny wing at the outer corners and just lined all the way through. I'm going to go in with my Tony Moly Backstage Gel Liner and an angled liner brush from Brushes. And I'm going to apply that eyeliner close to the lash line, all the way across. Now if you've got hooded eyes, you might want to apply that liner as close to the lash line as possible. And keep it thin just so you'll be able to see the color on the mobile lid right here, because it's going to be quite a small space and not very easy to see. I'm also going to go in on the lower lash line with whatever is remaining on my brush, and I'm taking it all the way through. I'm going to go in with some mascara and false eyelashes, and I will be right back. Alright, so the mascara and the false eyelashes are on. Now I'm going to move on to clean up underneath the eye. I'm going to be using my Estee Lauder Double Wear BB Glow highlighter, whatever it's called. Okay, it's a really long name. And I love this one because it's a really great highlighter, and at the same time it also does have a really good coverage. So I'm going to apply that in kind of a V shape underneath the eyes and just blend it out with my beauty blender. Now I'm also going to go in with some powder. The one I'm loving recently is the, I'm not going to even try to pronounce this, the Premier Powder by Givenchy. And I'm just going to take a bit of it onto my sponge and just tap that underneath the eyes to set that concealer. I just like this powder because it's really fine and it's quite brightening as well. Now for concealer, I'm just going to be using my Vichy Dermablend foundation. I'm just going to go in with my finger and pat that onto the areas where I feel I need a little bit extra coverage. Okay, so Anna has this really gorgeous peachy pink glow, and for that I thought I would use my Sisley blush. This is the Fido Blush Eclat in Duo Peach. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. But anyway, I'm just gonna apply that to the apples of the cheeks and take that all the way up to the temples. Okay, now finally for the lips, I'm going to test out one shade first and see if that works. This is the 22C Makeup Forever Lip Pencil. And it's just a really beautiful pink color. Only thing is, it's a little bit light for this look, but I really love this lip pencil. It lasts super long on the lips, defines your lips beautifully. So I do think this is a little bit light for this look, but I'm going to go over top with this Boots No. 7 Natural Lip Pencil. And that should help me achieve the color that I want. Okay guys, so that is my finished Anna Kendrick Oscars makeup tutorial. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, any comments at all about the look or anything else, just leave them in the comment box below and I will get to them as soon as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching. I missed you so much, and I will see you in my next video, hopefully very soon. Bye!